Hi, welcome to Fishnet Junior. We're evolving. I'm Garrett Hallfish, and of course with these videos, it's just you and me talking about what's ever on my mind. This week, I want to talk about pie. So, whenever I talk with my friends about pie, they always assume that I'm talking about dessert. But that's not always the case, because you have sweet pies and you have your savory pies. Sweet pies would be like, you got your pumpkin, your banana cream, your key lime pie. Savory pies, you got your meat pies, your quiches, chicken pot pie. So there are like two main different types of pie. But first off, I want to go back to like, some people think certain things are pies when they're not really pies. So in this definition of what a pie is a baked dish of fruit or meat and vegetables, typically with a top and base of pastry. Now, the top crust is not always entirely necessary. That's how you get things like custard pies, tarts, and things like pumpkin pie. They don't have a crust on the top, but they are still a pie. What also is interesting with that definition is because cheesecake technically is a pie because it has that crust on the bottom. Pizza, that's a debatable one, but I would say that's a pie. Pizza pie, I mean, come on. But anyways, mainly I want to talk about like my favorite kind of pie, pumpkin pie. Like this thing from the get-go was incredible. I mean, so I have an autumn birthday over in October, so it's like right smack dab in the middle of pumpkin pie season. And so growing up, like in all of my birthday parties, instead of having a birthday cake, I'd have like one or two pumpkin pies. And I remember at one point, kids would start yelling and being upset that there was no birthday cake, because kids love birthday cake. But so like the next year, we didn't have any pie. It was only birthday cake. But what was funny is because then that next year, people complained that there was no pie. Like everyone wants what they don't have. So from then on out, I mean up until I was like 10 years old or so, we would always have like a tiny little birthday cake and a pie. That way it kind of pleased both parties, but no one would ever touch the birthday cake. So I rest my case that pie always beats cake, and that pumpkin pie is amazing. I mean, oh god, those Costco pies where they're like this big, I got to a point, especially in high school, where I could eat one in an entire day. And oh my god, like every single meal would just be pie, and I'd just have like 3 giant slices of pie, a third of the pie, and that's all it took for me. But what's your favorite kind of pie?
Cherry pie.
Cherry, why?
Well, to be honest with you, I'm not a big pie kind of guy. Not a big pumpkin pie guy, not a big apple pie guy. Probably my most explicit memory, strongest, most poignant memory regarding pie is just there was a girl I used to talk to on the internet when I was a little teenager, I guess you could say, Mystic Princess 6. She would call me Agent Cool Whip, and she would be Agent Pudding Pie. And I had never heard of pudding pie, but I gave it a try on Christmas Eve and threw up. It was awful.
Oh my god.
I tried to sleep in my bed and threw up everywhere, then woke up in the morning and was just like, it's Christmas.
So why cherry?
It's sweet. It's just the only pie that I feel like, you know, if it's there, I'll try it. If there's an apple pie or a pumpkin pie, I usually won't even deign to give it a go.
Oh my god.
I'm a cake man.
Okay, I guess. And with that is the Fishnet for this week. Stay tuned every week. We'll be there. So you have on your left side, you've got this chicken pot pie, and on the right side, you've got this chicken pot pie. Now the main difference is that the one on the left is not a chicken pot pie, it's a chicken casserole. The only difference is that it has no bottom crust. It's just a little puff pastry on the top. So they're pretty much the same thing, but it's just technical.